Hello, I'm Tom. I'm here at the Eco Fair up at the Western Lawns, provided by Plastic Free Eastbourne. Oliver Stone is doing a fabulous job. I'm here at the Transport Group table because I actually do sit on the Eastbourne Eco Action Network Transport Group. We're thinking about the bus priority measures down Seaside Road and how that's going to look, having those conversations. You know, can we switch people from car to bike? Can we cut out those short car journeys is the main factor. Getting people out of their private car, onto public transport and using sustainable alternatives. We can have a walk, we can have a look around the Eco Fair and see what everyone's getting up to.
Yeah, I'm Zoe from Nature Makers, and we do nature sort of inspired art classes for babies, toddlers, right up to sort of top of primary.
Yes.
And that's either weekly classes where we kind of go through the seasons and learn about different things like trees and rainbows have been our last two themes, but also going into schools, doing workshops. And so that could be just to enhance the curriculum or for special occasions, and birthday parties, which I've just been chatting to a few people about. Cool. So for creative people that love nature.
So as we move over to the next stall, we'll be looking at the strand liners.
We're here today showing everyone the rubbish that can be found on the beach or even on the streets, actually. But what we aim to do is a little bit more than just picking it up, putting it in a bag and putting it in a bin, because that way we can't actually stop the stuff that we're finding coming back again. So what we do is to add a little bit of value by identifying everything, recording, and then we send all of the data that we've got to large organisations like the Marine Conservation Society and the Rivers Trust. And change can happen. Plastic bag tax, material changes for cotton bud sticks, etc. And eventually, when the government get their act together, we'll have a bottle deposit scheme, because they know how many bottles are out there in the environment. We've counted them, we've told them. Have a look at Strandliner's website, which is www.strandliners.org. You can join in a variety of different ways. We have a monthly newsletter which tells everyone what events we've got going on, or you can become a member, and that just helps us go off and do more events.
So we're heading over to the vegan upcycled craft here, just talking and speaking to people. Hello, I'm Tom, I'm from the Transport Group. We're just walking around just to see what people are up to.
I wanted to create something that would not be, used as a new product. I wanted to create something out of resources we already have, and out of materials that perhaps we just don't think and we just throw away. And these items are, I find also people who do exactly the same thing, upcycling, which means creating something out of an existing resource, but even better, better quality.
Yeah. I see the inner tube belts there. They look very interesting. I think that would do me quite well,
Yes, and it's also.
As we move over to sewing with recycling in mind, we're having a look at people's stalls. I don't know if you could tell us a bit about your stall. I haven't got a microphone, I can pop it on you if you like. Just on your collar.
I'm a sewer who's trying to single-handedly help people choose products for their household. So things that have got, I've lost my words now. Scrubbies made out of coffee bean sacks, and they've got sheep's wool inside, so they're biodegradable. Useful bags for using with the washing machine, and bread bags, cloths, and all my things are made out of recycled fabrics. So things that have had other lives, and now they're something else as well, so we can reuse in the household.
Very good. Thank you. So we're moving over to Crowford Salvage, which appears to be woodwork and salvaging wood. I think they're quite busy talking, but we can have a look. Yeah. I think we've got a birdhouse here and a nice little a bench for the birds, and a kind of for the seeds, egg holders, absolutely anything.
my name is Martin. I did my A-levels in Germany in fabrics and clothing.
Wow.
And usually I'm a retail trainer, and during the pandemic everything shut down.
Yes.
So basically I took my sewing machine out and started sewing, and then it developed into a business, and now
Wow.
I'm doing this. So yeah.
That's really cool.
All sustainable, meaning recyclable, washable, reusable. That's my thing. So I use cotton fabrics on everything, meaning you can repair it, you can mend it, don't bin it, but mend it. It's my
Indeed.
motto.
Yeah.
With all my products, you get lifelong repair guarantee, which means if anything rips, breaks, give it to me. I repair it for free
Cool.
for you.
Wow.
Because I rather it gets mended and
Salvage
reused.
it then.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Any best sellers? Yes, for sure. The lemons already sold out on the little mixes. Always a bestseller. Bees, very popular. I had the blue one with bumblebees, and then also the retro designs in the 50s kitchen are always a top
Cool.
seller as well. Yeah.
And do you have social media? Do you want to shout out your Instagram?
Yes, Instagram right away. It's Unimake Design on Instagram right away as a name.
Cool.
Design, which I think I've
Yes,
got there.
at Unimake Design. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Brilliant. So we're moving over to Swift Tech Services.
Yep.
And I don't know if you could tell us a bit more about what you're up to and what you're doing.
Yeah, certainly. So yeah, my business is Swift Tech Services, and I am a carbon neutral tech provider. So I specialise in security tech services, so like CCTV, EPOS,
Wow.
telecoms, broadband, and business energy.
Yeah.
So what I've come today to kind of showcase is some of the kind of renewable energy stuff that we can do, such as solar, wind, tidal, hydro, biomass, with a couple of examples. So what I've got here charging my tablet is a mini solar panel.
Wow.
And then on a larger scale, we've got a Hikvision CCTV setup here. So this is powered completely by the solar panel, and then it has a 4G SIM inside it. So all of the footage, all of the data is tracked on the 4G, which I can then pick up on my mobile app.
Yeah.
A lot of my clients, a lot of my business I do in Eastbourne. I love Eastbourne as a town.
Yeah.
It's a lovely town. I like working over this way.
Yeah.
Have got clients here just on the seafront, some in the hotels.
Oh, good.
So yeah, I like doing business in Eastbourne.
Brilliant.
Yeah, lovely town, lovely town.
So we're just here kind of promoting all the water efficiency devices that we offer, just to save a little bit of water. Obviously, if you can save water, if you're on a meter, you can equally save money.
Yeah.
So we have our 4-minute shower timers, the blue ones, because 4 minutes is meant to be the optimum amount of time to spend in the shower. We have the green ones, which are 2-minute toothbrushing timers. So they're really aimed at children, just to encourage them to brush their teeth for 2 minutes, but also to turn the tap off in the middle. We have our swell gels. So these are tiny absorbent gels that basically absorb water. We've got a little teaspoon in per plant, really good hanging baskets or quite spotted plants. So yeah, we offer support for different financial circumstances, and obviously for vulnerable customers as well. We have our priority services register. So yeah, we're just here kind of just making sure people are aware of all the support that we offer.
So I'm from the Blue Heart project. I'm Anna Hastings and I'm the project manager. So Blue Heart is a project funded by DEFRA and the Environment Agency. So working in Eastbourne to better understand water and flood risk from 2021 to 2027. So what are we doing in Eastbourne? So we're investigating where water is going, and with that, using that information, having better informed decisions about how to manage water, particularly considering climate change. So some of the things and interventions we're doing involves installing sensors. So we've had 70 sensors installed over the last 2 years, which are in watercourses, sewers, boreholes, and we have now a live picture of what current water levels are. And that data will be used to inform the public of where flooding might happen, or water users, so they know when perhaps there isn't enough water. And using this new data will be quite revolutionary and help us fight the climate crisis, and so that we can better prepare ourselves in the future from climate change impacts.
What have you got down here?
So down here, as well as investigating water via technology such as our sensors, we're also collecting a lot of information from the public to inform some of our future decision making. So a lot of information around Eastbourne is in the locals really. We want to know where water is flowing, where flooding is happening, and also about the history and the ecology to inform some of our decision making as well. So here today we're collecting information around the Bourne stream in particular, so looking at where it used to flow and where flooding is happening and what the Bourne used to be like. So the Bourne stream in particular, it used to be an open course, a water course, but now not a lot of people know about the Bourne stream because it's culverted and you can't see it.
No.
So that's been quite interesting to educate people about that. And then hearing from others where flooding is happening so we can investigate ourselves as a project of how better to manage that. So we've already done, as well as the Bourne stream, some investigation work which we did last year at the festival around the Shinewater Lake area. So we now have a AR app which shows us this information that we've collected. So these symbols here correspond with information here, which is information we've collected from the public from last year's event.
Cool.
So it's another tool to our arsenal really. It's the first time it's come out to the public, and what we're trying to do with the Lego Flood House is demonstrate the positive impacts of having flood resilience measures installed. So if you look on this side of the house, you'll see the poor Lego figures inside are trapped, they've been flooded, and they're having actually to be rescued right here.
Oh dear.
But when we look on the resilient side, everything which is kind of highlighted in yellow, like here, here, and here, are resilience measures that the Lego people have had installed.
Cool.
So here we've got a flood barrier, so it's stopping the water coming in, which is why we've got only a couple of puddles in. We've also got raised electrics, so if it were to flood, your electrics wouldn't be turned off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Lego people in here, all they have to really do when flooding happens is just have a mop to tidy it up, so they're not out of their house for months on end and having impact on their mental health and stuff.
Yeah.
So what we need from this, as well as it being a really good engagement tool, we actually need your help. So Lego have a Lego Ideas platform where anyone can submit an idea to Lego, and if it gets 10,000 supporters, Lego will actually consider to make it into a Lego kit. So there is a QR code down here, but if you go into the Lego Ideas website and just search Flood House, our house will come up, and we need 10,000 signatures to turn this into a kit and be able to purchase it in the shops.
Wow. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So we've now just approached the Seaside Community Hub stall, and we're going to talk to Sue, and Sue's going to tell us a little bit about what the Seaside Community Hub is doing. If you'd like to.
So we're in about half a mile away near the TA Centre.
Oh, cool.
We have a community fridge which saves food from going to waste. So we pick up from local supermarkets. People come and get 10 items of food for £2.
Really good.
Or if they can afford the donation, if not, they get the food for free. And it just stops it all going to landfill.
Indeed.
We do tea and coffee. We've got a lending library where you can borrow a wheelchair, pressure washer, carpet cleaner.
Wow.
So again, so you don't have a big outlay on something you might only use once.
Yeah.
We've got a bit of a charity shop going on, and we've got lovely donated goods.
Yeah.
And, we have.
Oh.
So yes.
Bit low. It's all right. Yeah.
Toiletries and cleaning products that people need every day at really reasonable prices. Homemade bags. Yeah. We are plastic free. We're trying to use net and homemade bags.
Yes, yeah.
Some of our bananas and oranges that we have with COVID, these should have been used by, according to the supermarket, 2 weeks ago.
I see.
And they're still perfectly
Well, they look perfectly fine, don't
that's
they?
it.
Yeah.
They wrap them in plastic and put a date on them.
And
We
that's
take
it.
them out of plastic and feed bellies. Not
Indeed. No, exactly. It's really good what you're doing. Yeah.
We have about 300 kilos a week that we save from going
Wow.
to the bin. And we help 200 people with their shopping costs.
That's really good. I mean, especially with the cost of living,
Yeah.
really essential.
Website address, anything like that.
We've only got a Facebook page, which is Seaside Shop
We've got
and
the
Free.
location as well, haven't we?
Seaside shop,
Yeah.
yeah.
125 Seaside.
Garden Guardians. They're looking at ethical gifts, wildlife homes, plantable cards and books. wildflower seeds, education, community and rewilding projects. There is a QR code, so please get engaged and please tell us what you think.
I'm going to leave it.
So we're here at the Eco Fair with Oliver Sterno, the organiser and campaigner for Plastic Free Eastbourne, and actually the founder, if that's correct. Yes, just tell us a bit about what's going on. I know we've seen a couple of the stalls, but it's just good
today,
to
we're enjoying the Eco Fair. The Eco Fair is an event for campaigners and also sellers, and the sellers are all to do with being eco-friendly.
Yeah.
So it's a very nice atmosphere in there. I've been to all the stallholders, well, not most of them so far, and they're very happy. A couple of them said brilliant. One said that even though they haven't sold very much, she's had a really good dialogue with people,
Good.
and she's changing the route she's going to take now. So that's pretty good as well. And this is all part of the Eastbourne Spring Water Festival 24,
indeed.
which is our 4th festival
Wow.
that we've had in Eastbourne, and it's all to do with celebrating water.
Yes.
So we're trying to care for the water, and we're trying to also reduce single-use plastics. That's the main thrust of our campaign.
Yeah.
So if you could get a refill bottle and use it, and the nearest place if you want to refill it is the Lansdowne Hotel just over here.
Brilliant.
And if you get an app on your phone,
Yes.
it will tell you where you are and where your nearest refill station is.
Wow.
And we've got 68 in Eastbourne, and that's equivalent to 1 to 1,500 population. Compare that to London, 1 to 70,000.
Wow.
So I'm pretty pleased
Yes.
with how that campaign is going.
Indeed.
So tomorrow we've got a big beach clean, and that starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The weather's supposed to be good as well, so we'll see. It starts from 3 different places. I won't tell you those now because I think this is not going to be produced until
No,
after
absolutely. Yes.
but then we've got lots of other events as well, such as in the Towner we've got film show, we've got an exhibition called Melting Ice,
Okay.
Rising Tide.
I see.
And it's
So
the sculptor, the artist, has studied the Arctic and the Antarctic
wow.
and taken images from both those places. And then she's also come to Eastbourne
Wow.
and taken the images there. And one spectacular piece of her exhibition is of a kind of a mural.
Yes.
It looks like a cliff face.
Okay. Brilliant.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very stunning.
Wow.
And impressive.
Yeah.
If you want to go to any of those exhibitions or film shows during the festival,
Yes.
10th to the 19th of this month,
Okay.
then you get 20% off
Brilliant.
by using a special code, which
Okay.
you get from us. Spring Fest
Okay. Yes.
code.
Brilliant.
So it's 20% off any of those things.
Wow. That's really
And there's
good.
lots of other events as
Yeah.
well. There's about 20 or 30 events altogether of different types for engaging with different people.
Wow. And you set that all up yourself, have you? Or most of them?
Yes,
Yes.
I've set that myself. It was my idea to have a spring water festival, and it's developed over the years.
Yes. Well, look at it today. It's absolutely thriving, Oliver.
It is.
Yeah. No, it's really hitting the nail on the head, I
It
think.
is. It is.
And getting that message across to deliver that carbon neutral by 2030 for Eastbourne, you know, and being a role model to other towns and cities across the country of what we can do and why we should be doing it.
Yes, absolutely. The carbon neutrality target is a very hard target, but we set up a symposium. I set up a
Yes.
symposium
Yeah.
just a month or so ago. It's the first one that we've got, but
Wow.
we should really have set it up in 2020.
Indeed.
Which when I campaigned to get one.
Yes.
So it's taken me several years to
Wow.
achieve that. We had COVID in a way.
Yes.
And now it's an annual event.
Yeah.
So that each year
And we're doing it.
groups
Yes.
will look at what we've achieved, and they've got targets like stepping stones to 2030, and they can judge how closely they are keeping to their targets and adjusting them as we go through each year.
Brilliant. Thank you, Oliver. It's been really good. Really good to get an insight as well, and hopefully people will come and join us and others at these other events across the month for the Spring Water Festival.
Thank you.
And enjoy the sunshine, and make sure you bring your refillable bottle.
Exactly so.
Thank you.